And our word for today on this memorial of St. Francis Xavier, our word for today is hungry. Taken from our gospel reading from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 15, Jesus summoned his disciples and said, "My heart is moved with pity for the crowd, for they have been with me now for 3 days and have nothing to eat. I don't want to send them away hungry for fear that they may collapse on the way." The disciples said to him, "Where could we ever find enough bread in this deserted place to satisfy such a crowd?" Jesus said to them, "How many loaves do you have?" "7," they replied, and a few fish. He ordered the crowd to sit down on the ground. Then he took the 7 loaves and the fish, gave thanks, broke the loaves, and gave them to the disciples, who in turn gave them to the crowds. They all ate and were satisfied. They picked up the fragments left over, 7 baskets full. First, the question from the followers of Christ: where in the world are we going to find enough food in this desert to satisfy them? Well, we see what the end result is. They were fully satisfied. Not only satisfied in their need, but left over as well. 7 baskets full left over. God is so generous with us, brothers and sisters. We see it also in the sower of the seed, throwing out the seed on rough soil, sowing out the seed where there are thorns and bushes, not mindful of the waste, only being concerned about the seed giving birth and growing up. So what if it's in pieces, that it happens a little bit here, a little bit there, nothing happens over on this side, he continues to throw that seed, and then it comes up in another place, always throwing more seed than could ever be consumed. Not being mindful of that, only being mindful of the need. So the apostles asked that appropriate question in the flesh: how in the world are we going to find food in this desert to feed these people? And Jesus said, you're not going to find the food in the desert. You're going to find the food in me. You're going to find multiplication in me. You're going to find more than enough in me. The world will never have enough for you. I will have enough for you. In fact, I will have more than enough for you. You will never just have enough. It will always be overflowing, because the Spirit of God living in you will always multiply that thing. It doesn't matter if the apostles had said they had 2 loaves of bread, Jesus still would have fed the multitude. If there was only 1 fish, he still would have fed the multitude. Jesus was not dependent on the things of this earth in order for that multiplication to happen. It was dependent, those apostles, those followers of Christ, needed to see these earthly things brought to Jesus, and then him multiplying those things so that they could be witnessed to, and so that the story could be told. We have to bring what we have, no matter how little it is, no matter how small it is, no matter how insignificant it seems. 7 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, and there are 5,000 men, plus women and children. Anybody in that equation would say, you do not have enough. Jesus said, this is more than enough, not only to feed them, but to satisfy them and have some left over. He satisfies, he fills that hunger that we have. And that hunger that we have, by the way, is also from him. The hunger that we have is a gift from him, because it is that hunger that drives us to want to be fed by him. So give thanks not only for the hunger, or give thanks not only for being fed, but also give thanks for the hunger, because both are a gift. Both draw us closer to the Lord. That hunger is a gift that leads to us being fed. Hunger, our word for today.